Welcome to A Scientific Life. I'm your resident health expert, and today we're taking a VIP tour inside the most complex, messy, and downright miraculous machine on Earth, the human body. Buckle up, it's getting squishy. Think of your body as a bustling metropolis. There are power plants, waste management facilities, and a very demanding CEO. Today, we're going to meet the major players, the organs that keep you from turning into a puddle. We'll explain what every major organ actually does, without the boring medical jargon that puts you to sleep. Because let's face it, your organs are working way too hard for you to not even know their job descriptions. Let's start at the top, with the CEO, the brain. Your brain is mission control. Weighing about 3 pounds, this wrinkled pink blob of fat and water contains roughly 86 billion neurons firing constantly. It's a busy boss. It processes everything you see, hear, feel, taste, and smell. It stores your embarrassing childhood memories, generates your most brilliant thoughts, and controls every single movement you make, even the clumsy ones. Your brain literally never sleeps. It's constantly monitoring your body's functions, even when you're drooling on your pillow unconscious. It's locked securely in the bone vault of your skull, demanding constant pampering. Despite being only 2% of your body weight, this greedy organ hogs about 20% of your body's energy. It's like the tiny executive who eats all the donuts in the break room, but actually does all the work. So next time you feel completely exhausted after just sitting and thinking hard, blame your brain. It's burning calories like a marathon runner while you're just trying to remember your Wi-Fi password. Give it a break. Moving down, we meet the hardest worker in the room, the heart. Your heart is a tireless pump about the size of your fist. It's basically a muscle-bound workaholic that refuses to take a single vacation day, ever. It beats roughly 100,000 times per day, pushing blood through 60,000 miles of blood vessels. That's enough piping to wrap around the earth more than twice. Talk about an overachiever in the chest. The right side of your heart receives oxygen-poor blood from your body and pumps it straight to your lungs. It's like the shipping department handling all the returns. Take this back, it needs more oxygen immediately. Meanwhile, the left side receives that freshly oxygenated VIP blood from your lungs and forcefully pumps it out to the rest of your body. This rhythmic pumping delivers life-saving oxygen and nutrients to every single cell. While delivering the good stuff, it also removes the trash, flushing away waste products. Your heart will beat over 2.5 billion times in an average lifetime, never taking a coffee break. Give it some appreciation. Next up, the lungs. Your 2 lungs are the breathing powerhouses in your chest. They are essentially a pair of giant, inverted, fleshy trees that keep you from turning blue. Let's take a deep breath and dive right into them. When you inhale, air rushes down your windpipe and branches out into millions of tiny air sacs called alveoli. These grape-like clusters have incredibly thin walls, thinner than tissue paper, where the real magic happens. At these tiny sacs, oxygen passes seamlessly into your bloodstream, while carbon dioxide is kicked out like an unwanted houseguest. It's a flawless gas exchange system that operates completely under the radar every second. You take about 20,000 breaths every single day without even thinking about it. Imagine if you had to consciously remember to breathe. We'd all be in big trouble the moment we got distracted by a funny cat video. Fun fact, your right lung has 3 sections, while your left lung only has 2. Why? Because your left lung politely makes room for your heart. Together, these 2 organs process about 2,000 gallons of air daily. Now, let's meet the ultimate multitasker, the liver. Your liver is the body's chemical factory, detox center, and storage warehouse all rolled into one. Sitting in your upper right abdomen, it's a reddish-brown powerhouse. Weighing in at about 3 pounds, your liver performs over 500 different functions. 500! If the liver had a resume, it would be a novel. It's the organ equivalent of that coworker who literally does it all. It filters nasty toxins from your blood, preventing that junk food you ate from destroying you. It also produces bile to help digest fats, stores essential vitamins and minerals, and manufactures proteins for blood clotting. Got extra sugar? The liver converts excess glucose into stored energy for later use. It also breaks down old, worn-out red blood cells. It's the ultimate recycling center, ensuring absolutely nothing goes to waste in there. Here is the most mind-blowing part. Your liver can regenerate itself. If you lose up to 75% of it, the remaining portion can actually grow back to its full, original size. It's practically a real superhero. Moving on to the sanitation department. The kidneys. Your two kidneys are bean-shaped filtering stations located on either side of your spine, just below your rib cage. Don't let their cute shape fool you, they mean business. Each and every day, these twin filters process about 200 quarts of blood. They meticulously remove waste products and excess water to produce urine. Without them, you'd blow up like a highly toxic human water balloon. They are incredibly precise, carefully balancing the levels of salt, potassium, and other minerals in your blood. They act like a tiny, microscopic chemist, ensuring your internal fluids are mixed to absolute, pure perfection. But wait, there's more. Your kidneys also produce hormones that control your blood pressure, stimulate the production of red blood cells, and keep your bones strong and healthy. They are secret hormonal powerhouses in the back. Despite their modest size, your kidneys demand attention, receiving about 20% of the blood your heart pumps. They sit there in the back, quietly keeping your entire internal environment clean, filtered, and balanced. Now prepare your appetite for the stomach. Your stomach is a muscular, J-shaped bag sitting gracefully in your upper abdomen. It's basically a highly acidic biological blender that eagerly awaits your next delicious meal. When food arrives from your esophagus, the real party begins. Powerful muscles start churning and smashing the food, while potent gastric acid and aggressive enzymes are unleashed to mercilessly break it all down into mush. The stomach's inner lining is pretty smart. It produces a thick layer of mucus to protect itself from its own acid. And thank goodness it does, because that stomach acid is actually strong enough to easily dissolve solid metal. This stretchy organ can expand to hold up to 4 liters of food and liquid. Think about that next time you go to an all-you-can-eat buffet. Your stomach is physically stretching to accommodate your questionable life choices. After 2 to 6 hours of intense churning, mixing, and acid bathing, your stomach finally releases this partially digested mush into your small intestine. The blender has done its job, and now the real extraction phase begins. Enter the small intestine. Despite its name, it is actually about 20 feet long, tightly coiled up inside your abdomen like a fleshy garden hose. It's small in diameter, not in total length. This long tube is where the absolute magic of digestion happens. It's the grand central station of nutrient absorption. Everything you eat is processed here to extract the good stuff you need to survive. Its inner surface is covered with millions of tiny, finger-like projections called villi. These microscopic fingers dramatically increase the surface area, making it roughly the size of a tennis court inside you. As that food mush moves through, specialized enzymes break it down further. Then, the precious nutrients are absorbed directly into your bloodstream through those tiny, waving villi fingers lining the walls. A staggering 90% of all nutrient absorption happens right here in the small intestine. It literally fuels every single cell in your body, from your brain to your toes. It's the ultimate feeding machine. Whatever is left over heads to the large intestine. Also known as the colon, it's shorter but wider than the small intestine, measuring about 5 feet long. It frames your abdomen like a puffy picture frame. The large intestine's main job is to play the role of a giant sponge. It absorbs water and essential minerals from the remaining indigestible food matter, slowly compacting the liquid waste into solid feces. But it's not working alone. Trillions of beneficial bacteria live here, throwing a microscopic block party. These friendly microbes help break down remaining stubborn nutrients and produce crucial vitamins. These bacteria also act as your personal security guards, protecting your gut against harmful, invading bacteria. It's a beautifully balanced ecosystem, assuming you feed them fiber and don't destroy them with junk. Finally, the large intestine stores this compacted waste until you're ready to eliminate it. By doing so, it maintains your body's delicate water balance, ensuring you don't dehydrate from simply digesting lunch. Now let's peek behind the stomach to find the pancreas. Tucked away like a hidden treasure, the pancreas is a 6-inch organ that is basically a dual-threat superstar. It plays major roles in 2 different systems. First, as a crucial part of your digestive system, it produces powerful enzymes. These enzymatic heavy hitters are designed to demolish proteins, fats, and carbohydrates, breaking them down into highly usable pieces. These digestive juices flow gracefully through a duct straight into your small intestine, arriving exactly when needed. But the pancreas isn't just a juice factory. It also functions as part of your endocrine system. It produces essential hormones, most notably insulin and glucagon. These two hormones are the ultimate traffic cops for your blood sugar levels, making sure you have enough energy without overloading your bloodstream. These hormones are released directly into your blood, helping maintain that delicate balance that keeps your energy levels stable. Without your pancreas, your blood sugar would essentially be on a wild roller coaster. Right next door is the gallbladder. Your gallbladder is a small, pear-shaped pouch that sits quietly just beneath your massive liver. It's like the liver's little sidekick, holding onto its stuff until the time is right. Its main job is to store and concentrate bile, a wonderfully yellow-green digestive fluid produced by the liver. The gallbladder sucks the water out of the bile, making it super concentrated for heavy-duty fat digestion. When you eat a greasy burger, your gallbladder springs into action. It forcefully contracts, squeezing that concentrated bile through a tiny duct and shooting it directly into your waiting small intestine to do the work. The bile acts exactly like a heavy-duty dish detergent. It attacks the dietary fat, emulsifying it and breaking it down into tiny microscopic droplets. This makes it incredibly easy for your enzymes to digest the fat. While it is undeniably helpful for digesting that late-night pizza, here's a fun fact. You can actually live a normal life without your gallbladder. If it gets cranky and full of stones, surgeons can just evict it. Let's slide over to the upper left abdomen to meet the spleen. Hiding behind your stomach, your spleen is a fist-sized, purplish organ that acts as the ultimate bouncer for your blood. It's a key player in immunity. This spongy organ relentlessly filters your blood. It inspects every passing red blood cell, pulling over the old, tired, or damaged ones. It destroys them and efficiently recycles their useful components, like iron. But it's not just a scrapyard. The spleen also securely stores blood platelets and white blood cells. It keeps them locked and loaded, releasing them when your body desperately needs to fight off a sudden infection. Think of your spleen as a biological emergency blood reservoir. If you get injured, it can quickly squeeze itself to release a reserve stash of stored blood cells into circulation to help save your life. Quite the hero. It also acts as an intelligence gathering center, helping your immune system recognize and fight certain nasty types of bacteria. So while it hides in the shadows, your spleen is constantly working to keep blood safe. Moving way down south, we arrive at the bladder. Your bladder is a hollow, highly elastic, balloon-like organ whose sole purpose is to comfortably store your urine until you're socially ready to unleash it upon a toilet. Located snugly in your pelvis, it can stretch to hold about 2 entire cups of urine. Though, to be fair, you typically start feeling the desperate urge to do the pee-pee dance when it's only about half full. Safety first. Its muscular walls are marvels of engineering. They stretch out effortlessly as the bladder fills up, and then contract forcefully to completely empty the tank when the time finally comes. It's a flawless storage system. But what stops the leaks? A trusty ring of muscle called the sphincter. It keeps the exit door tightly locked, preventing urine from leaking out until you consciously send the brain signal to relax it. Thank you, sphincter. When you finally relax, your bladder empties through a tube called the urethra, expelling all those filtered waste products your kidneys worked so hard to collect. And just like that, the cycle of liquid waste is complete. Now, let's step outside and look at the wrapper. The skin. Yes, your skin is an organ. In fact, it is your body's largest organ, covering an astonishing 20 square feet and weighing roughly 8 heavy pounds. This incredible waterproof barrier is your personal armor. It relentlessly protects your squishy insides from invading germs, physical injuries, and those harsh, damaging ultraviolet rays from the sun. It's your spacesuit. It's also a high-tech thermostat. It regulates your body temperature by sweating when you're hot and helps you sense the world through millions of tiny nerve endings that instantly detect touch, pressure, pain, and heat. As a bonus, your skin is a solar-powered factory, producing crucial vitamin D whenever it's exposed to sunlight. It's literally turning sunshine into bone-strengthening vitamins. Just remember to wear your sunscreen, folks. And talk about high maintenance. Your skin constantly renews itself, shedding about 30,000 dead cells every single minute. Most of the dust in your house? Yeah, that's probably you. You're shedding like a snake. Let's head back up to the neck to meet the thyroid. This small, elegant, butterfly-shaped gland sits gracefully at the base of your neck, wrapped gently around your windpipe. It may look delicate, but it wields immense power. Though it weighs less than a single ounce, your thyroid has enormous influence over your entire body. It is the ultimate pacing mechanism. It produces vital hormones that completely regulate your body's daily metabolism. By controlling your metabolism, it dictates exactly how quickly your body uses energy. These tiny hormones affect everything from your resting heart rate and body temperature to your digestion speed and even your daily mood. Your thyroid also plays a massive role in controlling bone growth and brain development in children. It's the master conductor of your body's biological orchestra, making absolutely sure every organ is playing at the right tempo. To function properly, this demanding little butterfly absolutely needs iodine from your diet. That's precisely why many countries brilliantly decided to add iodine directly to ordinary table salt. A simple fix for a big boss. So, we've met the major players, but working together, what makes these organs truly remarkable isn't just what each one does individually in isolation, but how they flawlessly operate together as one massive, integrated system. Your brain flawlessly coordinates every single action. Your heart and lungs tirelessly supply the vital oxygen. Your digestive organs enthusiastically provide the fuel. Your kidneys and liver meticulously clean up the mess. And your skin bravely protects it all from the harsh outside world. Every moment of every single day, these organs constantly communicate through complex hormones and lightning-fast nerve signals, gossiping about your health. They maintain the delicate, microscopic balance that keeps you alive, breathing, and thriving, even when you're just sitting on the couch binge-watching videos. They do all the hard work, so you can simply exist and enjoy life. Understanding your organs helps you truly appreciate the incredible complexity and unmatched resilience of your own body. It's a biological masterpiece of engineering that top scientists are still struggling to fully comprehend. Each organ plays a totally essential role in keeping you healthy, active, and alive. So maybe, just maybe, drink a little more water, eat a vegetable occasionally, and give your tireless internal workforce the respect they deserve. Thanks for joining me on this squishy journey inside the human body. I hope you treat your organs well today. Subscribe to A Scientific Life for more health facts that won't put you to sleep. Stay healthy, and see you next time.